Welcome to the AI Desk, your weekly briefing on AI and tech. As announced, today we're going through the customer feedback page from Anthropic about Claude Code. We picked two of them, Stripe and Wiz. What worked, what didn't, and what nobody is talking about. Let's go. First up, Stripe. 1,370 engineers onboarded on Claude Code. How did they approach AI adoption across their engineering team? Should everyone use the same tool? In the article, Stripe mentions testing 6 different AI assistants. We don't know which ones. All we know is they picked Claude Code as the single dev tool for everyone. One engine, but not one interface. Each profile should be able to choose how they interact with it, CLI, inside an IDE full terminal, or tools like Tidewave. The article doesn't go deeper, but this is a key question in any team transformation. You standardize the brain, you let people choose the hands. Stripe didn't want engineers installing random NPM packages. Cause supply chain risk on corporate laptops and servers. So they worked with Anthropic for 2 to 3 months to build a signed enterprise binary. Why not? Maybe a future paid version of Claude Code. The tool was installed on every machine. The goal, no friction on installation so everyone can focus on the build. Now here's what I found most interesting in this feedback. The biggest challenge wasn't the tech, it was the culture. Engineers came in thinking, I would replace them. Wrong mindset. Stripe reframed it. AI is an assistant, not an engineer. It can do a lot, but it replaces nothing. And it doesn't know your conventions, your code base, or your way of doing things. So you give it context, you co-build with your team, with your company, you don't ask for magic. And instead of top-down training sessions, they went organic. Teams sharing their context files, their Claude.md, their prompts, local examples from people who actually work in the same code base. And the results, a team migrated 10,000 lines from Scala to Java in 4 days. They had estimated 10 weeks. Big improvement. They're now exploring the Agent SDK for incident detection. Stripe runs at 5.59 of reliability. When something breaks, a human responds in minutes. An agent? Seconds. Their vision is simple. Today, humans do everything. Tomorrow, agents handle more and more. Stripe is somewhere in between, and they want to keep pushing. Great feedback from Stripe. Let's move on to the second one, Wiz. Cloud security platform, over 2,000 employees. They used Claude Code to migrate a 50,000-line Python library to Go in about 1 day of active development. Let's go. Let's talk about AI as a prioritization argument for tech debt. Wiz runs entirely on Go, but for PDF parsing, the only reliable lib was in Python. 50,000 lines, 20 years old, 2 code paths for the same feature, so inconsistent results. It sat on the backlog for 2 years. There was a will to migrate, estimated at 2 to 3 months. Big feature, but more importantly, big negotiation with the product owner. Why? As every dev knows, it's hard to prioritize technical tasks over new features. Sometimes you're even asked for a return on investment. My God. Okay, so now we have a strong argument for negotiating heavy tech projects with our PO, even the longest ones. But there's an important question. Could this also mask the organizational change? Big refactoring to do? Just use AI. Need to rethink the architecture? Just use AI. Should we discuss prioritization? Just use AI. Do we need a new developer on the team? Just use AI. In this feedback, there's not much about culture, about how to support the transformation. It's just about shipping faster. 2 things caught my attention. First, engineers now consult AI before reaching out to colleagues. Our job is already pretty solitary. If AI replaces the few human interactions we have left, are we just making dev work even more individualized? Second, they claim 20 to 30 times more output. But 20 to 30 times more output of what? If the business doesn't need 30 times more features, it makes no sense. This number is completely disconnected from the client's actual needs. You can't just think in terms of raw production without thinking organizationally. Let's recap. AI is a powerful tool. It enables migrations, heavy projects, faster delivery. That's real. But adopting it in an organization means accompanying the change, building a culture around it, taking into account the needs of the business, but also the needs of different engineering profiles. Thanks for watching. If you found this useful, subscribe to the AI Desk. New videos every week, links in the description. See you next time.